Hey everyone, Ish here. Just wanted to share a couple thoughts with you today. I shared two posts earlier today. One is the Coffee with Jesus cartoon, where he talks about servants being heroes. And then I shared another one about a hero, Sammy Davis Jr., not the singer, a private first class who won the Medal of Honor in Vietnam, a man that I had the honor of meeting at a reflagging ceremony when I was at Fort Sill in the Army. And he talked about how, as a hero, he really just thought of himself as a servant. And I think that's the thing, too, is when we think of heroes, we tend to think of, caped crusaders. We tend to think of dynamic duos and Justice League and things like that. And yet, a hero is someone who does what's needed to be done when it needs to be done, when no one else is willing to do it. A hero is a person who says yes when everyone else says no. Jesus talked about this in Mark chapter 10. I'm going to read from the Message. This is verses 42 through 44. Jesus said, "You've observed how godless rulers throw their weight around. And when people get a little power, how quickly it goes to their heads. But it's not going to be that way with you. Whoever wants to be great must be a servant. Whoever wants to be first among you must be your slave. That is what the Son of Man has done. He came to serve, not to be served, and then to give away his life in exchange for many who are held hostage." Jesus pointed out to us that we are called to serve and not to be served. And this is the time when a lot of people need help. We've had opportunities here in Hennessy you go to the school and sign up to be a driver to take food to the bus stops so that school kids can still get their food, even if they, especially for those who couldn't feed themselves on their own. We've had the grocery stores put together a list and still adding to it of people who are willing to drive to take food and other necessities to people who are immunocompromised or in at-risk groups because of age or lung issues. There are lots of opportunities to serve. Susan Henry in our church came up with the idea of making signs that say "You are loved" and taping them to the outside windows of the nursing home so that people there, when they open their blinds, got a message of love, a chance to know that they are remembered and cared for. There are a lot of ways to serve. There are a lot of ways to be a hero. And so I encourage you, over the next however many weeks we're stuck here, use your imagination. Find a way to be a hero. That's all I've got for you today, and look forward to talking to you in person when this is all over. Until then, shalom in Christ.